From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Up next, it's our main event between the Chicago Bears and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And off we go from SoFi. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Williams starting with a pass here. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Williams to throw on first. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. There he goes, right sideline. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles Big Six.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion. Now you want to build on it. Wow.
Bears nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Now here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the 1st. He's at the 34.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He has it at the 22. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45.
And the Chargers.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
45-yard line.
Hampton now up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Finds him on the slant. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
It's a gain of
Good
7.
luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cougar 19. Ready?
Takes the handoff, now to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They get 22 out of that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Come on, come on. Ready?
Running it with Hampton. Has some room to work. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 13-0 lead. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Bears nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
What is up?
Williams set to pass. That throw behind his intended target. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I can promise you that is a throw as a quarterback when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
What is up? Me.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Has his man caught by Odunze. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teacher tape right there.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these players. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
What is up?
first carry here for the rookie out of Oklahoma State. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Third and long. They're going to throw. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. But that's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. And with the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll throw to start the drive. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Throw is there for a wrong day Ganson. And they make the tackle at the 38. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Okay, ready.
2 set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Striking 18.
They'll toss it to Hampton. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. Timeout called on the field, so we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Get it. Go.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Another run for Henry. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And they just get the play off. That one's up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of 1. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We're back to SoFi right after this.
On the jump.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Dicker connects there, and that extends their lead to 14.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker gets to pad his stats a little bit, the high percentage make.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Plowing up the middle. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Williams off the play fake. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. A gain of 26 yards there. And that'll be first down, Chicago. Running left. Here's Achane. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. And stick with Achane. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, he called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
3rd and just 2 to go. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
2nd down carry for Achane. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bears making a 1-score game in the first half. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Making some progress here. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here's Hampton, open and drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Come on. Set.
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 9 yards there, partner. A strong gain, and now a much more manageable 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a first down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And now they face second down.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Motioning one of the tight ends. The give here on second. All he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
We know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play is pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Chargers are going to opt for a 50B, third down. To the air on third and long. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. So first and 10 now from the 30. Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed over the middle. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
This is Henry on second. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40.
17 yards.
The big play nets him 17 yards.
First down.
And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Running once more with Henry. And he's going to be bottled up right at the line as we reach the 2-minute warning.
Taken down right.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
18 Cardinal.
From the gun, a run for Henry. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Ready, set.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Ready.
They'll air it out on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Mooney downfield, and he has it. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46.
36 yards.
Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it. Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. We send a man in motion. Throwing again on second, Williams. Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. This gets the 1st and more. And Williams is going to get them the 1st down with a slide at the end of it.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on 3rd down, but instead it's incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half.
Ready?
The final throw before the break. Finds a man right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Hampton gets the handoff. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
And the Chargers.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
44-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Tag. Cougar 19. Ready up.
Here's a throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
Gain of 20.
So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's go now. Liking ain't ready.
Out of the gun, Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Nice. Ready.
Back to throw. Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps the defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Gravity lying. Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Throw left side finds Burden. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. On play action, here's Williams. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Off the play fake, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Big hit on the return to stop it cold.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
Hippolyte on the stop. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
They're going play action. Got through it, and it falls to the ground.
Intended for number 16.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. This is Hampton, right side. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down. Punting unit out now. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 23-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
At the 23-yard
Yikes,
line.
as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. He finds Odunze running the slant. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
A gain of 9 brings up third down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Third down run from A.J. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Starts his return from the 23. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Throw right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
A 7-yard.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He fires one deep down the right sideline.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Ariza in punt formation.
And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. It's Achane on the inside give. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's third
On play action, Williams. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. Well, no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception.
Ready? Get it! Ready?
They'll throw it here on first. It is caught left side. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
Chargers 27, Bears 13.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
To kick off for the Chargers.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds him over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down, Chicago.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Second down now, they need 7. Williams set to pass. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Running it with Hampton. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
He's tackled at the 20.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They'll run here on 1st down. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver.
And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers making a 3-score game in the 4th. Dicker on now for the PAT. middle. It's good. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
Chargers 34, Bears 13.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
For the Chargers.
Fielded at the 7. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized the pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
That's caught in stride by Rice. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Jalen Johnson on the coverage.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Back to throw. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Here we go. Here we go.
3rd down give to Hampton. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal. Cameron Dicker out for the Chargers now to attempt this field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Case. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts at the 3. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Odunze's got it right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Oh, brother, it's another interception! And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Come on. Come on.
Hampton now up the middle. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Flying down the middle with Henry. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
At the 27-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Another run for Henry. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. Didn't do it there.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers getting closer to their 13th win of the season. On now comes their punter. And they could really use a good one here. This one's headed for the sideline and out. Look at the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crosses.
At their own 9-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And this gets them well away from dangerous. He is up past their 20. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. And stick with Achane. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7. The Bears decide to call their 1st time out.
It's a gain of 8.
As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
To throw is Williams. That one's nabbed by Allen. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. They've got 1st down here from the 36. On play action, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction. Gardner ahead of this 2nd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22.
What is up?